And broken women know how to love. Do you know what I heard once? I'd heard that broken men know who to love, but not how to love. And broken women know how to love, but not who to love.
My life. It's my life.
That's saying something right there.
I know how to love. It's just be giving this to the wrong people.
So you think the man knows how to love, but not who to love?
No, he knows who to love, but he doesn't know how to love.
Love, okay.
The woman knows how to love, but she doesn't know
Not who to love.
What do you guys think about that? I agree.
I want to hear the guy's take on that first.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think that he said a broken man, though, right? So it may be something to it because a lot of the men in the space say that the best women be attracted to men that they don't think are the best type of men. I've heard a lot of that talk amongst it, and I don't know. Even when I was doing the worst, like cheating and doing all that stuff, I still was able to get amazing women, right? Like really good women.
Yeah, you did.
So
we were so sad.
Yeah.
Because you know when they left him, they left us, and we done got used to this person.
One time.
Marcus, you be bringing
I'm saying that it doesn't matter how it ended. When the relationship ended, they left us also. You know, and so you get attached to these people, especially he had good women that was just nice and sweet, fit right into the family. You forget that they not even your relative, you know, and then boom, they gone. So here you is, because this person wants to cheat and be a knucklehead. Now the family has to do without this relationship that you have bonded with this person. You go on vacation with this person, you interact with this person, you just get used to the person, and then here it is, now he brings another person and you got to get used to the next person, and so on and so on. And so, you know, it got to the point where I'm just not going to get attached to anybody because they're not going to stay. So
what?
Yeah.
Knock it off.
I'm serious. So the wife that he has now, it was like 3 or 4 years down the road before I decided, and I talked to him about this. I was like, she cool, but I'm not doing this anymore with you. You know, so after about 3 or 4 years, I said, well, maybe she here to stay, and then I could start having a relationship with her. He was a pistol. And the thing is that he drew good women. He just was not a good man at the time. I'm just gonna put it like that.
I was a good man. I just was.
So this video is about you. This video is about you.
But what about now?
No, you cool. You cool now. You straight.
Yeah, okay.
But
put the respect on
only because I'm not going to put your business out there, but only because with the person that bought into your beliefs. That's why you don't have to cheat. You don't have to do all of these things. But if you had somebody like me, you might cheat on me.
I wouldn't date you. I wouldn't date you. It's impossible. I told y'all before.
Yeah, he said. Well, they know your issues, right?
I think we know what those beliefs are, Auntie.
Right.
All right.
He got a way to solve that. He got a solution for that.
Solution.
So, he brings it up every week.
So this is probably about to be the most poorly articulated thought that I've ever had. And I've had some bad ones. Because as a former broken person, you know what you need what you would like to kind of help heal you and fill holes and fill voids. And that's what you do. You go about filling the voids that from the broken pieces. However, until you learn to that you have to heal within first, you just keep this cycle of bringing in these women that are filling those holes, and there's only really one type of woman that can fill those holes, or those soft, gentle women, which we would consider good women, to fill those holes. And we learned that women like to fix like projects. So why not use you for that interim? Even though I know it's interim, I know it's not long term, but I'm gonna use you to fill the holes that I have right now in my heart. And then once we heal, that's when we should actually start really pursuing women. So I kind of agree with the video. I believe we as broken men will break women. And now that woman's broken, she knows she needs protection. And what type of man does she feel is going to give her that protection? Is that thug, that Tupac kind of dude who's only there for a short term. And it literally becomes a cycle between people until they look inside and fix themselves first. And again, I know I really poorly articulated what I'm trying to say, but I think that's kind of what happens. So I do agree with the video.
I agree with it too, especially with what you said, because that's what I was thinking. I think with guys, when they're hurt, they are able to pinpoint women that will be able to feel that. But I think on a woman's side, when she's broken, she's attracted to probably the same guy that broke her, because in our mind, we think that if we can love them enough, if we can do that, then our love will be good enough to make them change, to make them be better. So on that end, when she said that women know how to love, but don't know who to love, we're going to be attracted to the hurt guy because we're hurt, but we're going to try to love them enough to not just feel our own hurt, but feel yours too. So like you're saying, you're the project. So we just think that our love is going to be great enough to fix everything. So I totally agree with what that statement was.
I definitely agree with that. And pretty much, I don't even have anything to say. Miss Taken hit the nail on the head. As far as what I would have said, the same thing. We look for a project. We think we can fix somebody, and it's all about if we nice enough, we kind enough, we're sweet enough, we love them enough, we do whatever enough, then they just got to change and not be broken anymore. But that's not realistic, and that's not what happens. And when they do finally get fixed, then they usually go with somebody totally different and not the person who actually did the fixing.
Well, I say that's because that she probably, so it'd be like the last time I got caught in a relationship or whatever, right? I was gonna fix it, but like they say, I was gonna get right back. But she left before I got to fix it. So now they just fixed, somebody else just benefit. That's just how that works. So it can work. I know what you're saying though, but it can work. Why you looking at me like that? Oh.
Marcus, I'm just what I've heard tonight about you. No.
You've been new. Like I told y'all, I had a reformation. Remember, I was talking about how before and then after I changed a lot of stuff. You know what I'm saying? But it came from the one time that I did get love. bam. I say, you know what?
Martin has always been consistent about who he was before he before he got married.
I
Yeah.
agree. I'm joking.
Yeah.
I do agree.
Yeah. John the Baptist with the $2. Wilder always finds his level. John the Baptist with the 5. Shout out to John the Baptist, bro. Men understand relationships the best.
Do they really?
I think we do.
I don't agree. I do not agree.
Well, explain why you think that. Let them explain why they think that they know relationships the best. I'm
Yeah.
just
I want to hear this too.
Hold on. Hold on.
Thanks for confirming. I will never bring a family member on the panel with me. Y'all ain't getting none of the tea.
Okay, go ahead.
I already, but I was honest about everything, so I already talked about this stuff before. Imagine if I was lying, she would have got me caught up. Like if I was saying, "Oh yeah,
But-
my whole life I've been faithful."
But no, you're not even that person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I think men understand relationships best because men understand duty for the most part, and most men will try and do their best to do everything they can for their family, and go in understanding they're gonna have to make some sacrifices, and be of service past the point of happiness. If like I've heard a lot of men say, like I'm happy wife, happy life. Back in the day, they used to say that all the time, right? So men put the women in their life above they happiness a lot of times. So in doing that, that was a realistic expectation, especially in those times, how those relationships would work out. That's why I'm saying that they have more realistic expectations going into the relationship. Like most men don't think they're gonna get Halle Berry and she a millionaire and he don't make $1 million. So that's why I said.
but in the same, so they don't think they're going to get Halle Berry, but they do be aiming for. They do think they're gonna knock that chick that's above their league down, like by making, getting into her head, like you can't get this, and just to break her down. That men, I think that both men and women live in delusion on what they should, they what they can pull or what they can get. Not all men, because there are exceptions to the rule, but I think that a lot of people go through that. I can pull this. Let me shoot my shot. And it don't be accurate, both men and women.